Hi there, this is going to be a general daily reading for Friday, November 22nd. Whew, I'm a little breathless right now just because it's been a hectic day. It's been a hectic week. It's the holidays. I'm trying to catch up. There's a lot of things going on. Yesterday was a rough day for me because yesterday was the 20th. I'm filming this on the 21st, and it was my grandma's birthday. And, yesterday was 70 days since, she passed. And so, we're all going through things, all of us, and especially around the holidays. This is going to be our first holidays without them. So, it's just, we're all just kind of getting by, The holidays is that time of year for us to practice extreme patience because there's just a lot of things going on, All right, guys, so I want to just thank all of the new subscribers. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's xi_missy_xi. And I go live there like almost every single day. So it's, a hoot, if you will, there. I received some more beautiful gifts in the mail. Clara sent me the Tarot of Dreams, and she sent me the Oracle of Visions. Oh, they're just gorgeous. I was using them on my live, and I'm telling you guys, they're just absolutely phenomenal cards. So we're going to start with, we're going to start with the Lenormand. We keep getting the fish from the Lenormand. We keep getting the gentleman and the lady. What will we get today? I keep seeing flowers, too, in my head. I mean, obviously, it's the rose on here, but I remember for a minute we kept getting the bouquet. Stop it, you can't make it up. It's the gentleman again with the rose. He's nonstop making his presence. Nonstop. I think it's because the gentleman is appearing. I think he's going to be making his presence known very, very soon. Oh, shit. And I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sitting here hot like hell. I'm going to turn my AC colder. I mean, it's about time. I don't know what else to say, but you cutting it close, boo. You be cutting it real close. Be coming in at 11:59, literally right before the midnight hour. It's just nonstop, this energy. And it's so funny too, because I woke up this morning feeling some type of way because I keep like surrendering and like cutting ties and pushing all energy away, and every day telling myself we're going to start from scratch. I'm not going to feel attached to a person or outcome. I'm just going to surrender to what it is. And this morning a person's energy just came whoop, and it came so strong, and it came back. It's coming back. It's not a new one. It's somebody. It's coming back. Not a person I've entertained either. But an energy that since last year just keeps coming in. And then it's like I push it away and it just keeps coming back in. And I felt it today, this morning specifically, that something shifted in the air. There is a shift. It's like the more that you surrender, the more that you cut ties, if you cut cords, right? And we use Archangel Michael to cut cords. The more that we keep cutting cords, the more you're going to find that sometimes things boomerang back around. I feel like it's like a loop. Maybe it's an infinity loop. It's like you let them go, boom, they come back. You let them go, you entertain other people, boom, it just goes right back to them. All roads lead back to them. And here we have the gentleman again making his presence known. And you guys see it too. It pops out. Like it flips over or it jumps out. Like the mountain. Remember when I was channeling the pinnacle, paramount? Love lift us up where we belong. They're playing it to me in my head. I can't. Like last week, or was it this week? I can't remember when it was. They were singing it to me then again. Up where the eagles fly, up on a mountain high. Love lift us up where we belong. And I had people messaging and commenting saying that song is from The Officer and the Gentleman. I just can't remember specifically. Is that a little gnat? Yeah, you live in the mountains, and I swear it's so different from living on the ocean. Living on the ocean, right? You guys heard all of the little. You guys hear the ocean breeze and shit like that. Here, It's bugs. Okay. You don't, I'm sorry guys, here we go. It's Mercury did go direct yesterday, but there's a shadow period. Here we go. So the gentleman is obvious. It's a younger male. The mountain is obstacles, it's challenges, it can be delays, it's a barrier. Somebody got over some type of barrier. It's almost like they got over some type of hump. Like this gentleman, I feel like was blocked like this, or he had to climb up to the mountain. I mean, obviously you've got to meet us where we're at. We're not down below, honey. There are peaks and there are valleys, but right now we're sitting at the top. You have to meet us here. I feel like for a lot of you guys that are going to start getting tangible in the real life 3D realm of things, people are going to start coming into your life that you may have felt energetically. They may actually start appearing and things may actually start taking place in the physical because the frequencies now match. This is why we don't never ever lower ourselves for people. We always maintain our frequency, even if we're the only fuckers on the top of this mountain. Yodelay, yodelay, hoo hoo. I mean, fuck, if I gotta yodel to every motherfucker that's down below me, I shall. Because I'm certainly not coming down to speak. You gotta hear me from up here. I'll be echoing in the valley. Hello, 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 hello. Shit. See that kind of vibration we on? That's what makes you successful. It's that you're saying like, listen, I'm the only person right here right now, but you know what? That's okay. I have faith that this is where I'm supposed to be. I'm destined to be at the top. And I just know and I have faith and belief that the right person is going to come and meet me there. It's almost as if this person was there waiting and then fell. Somehow the tower energy had crumbled. Something caused this downfall. And then you're over here. It's almost like this mismatch it's been. And I feel like it's so star-crossed lover shit. Like this is like your guys' pattern from every lifetime. It's like in every lifetime, it's like, I'm gonna meet me here on the top of the Empire State Building. And it's like, one goes and the other one is delayed, and then that one leaves, and then when that one leaves, the other one's on their way, and like the elevator door is closed, and then the other elevator door opens and that person comes out, and it's just like this constant, like almost missing each other. And I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like this person hit the pinnacle, the masculine. Now it could just be, this may not even be collective energy, okay? Remember, this is general. This could be channeling for 2 people, for 500, for 5,000. I don't know. This masculine right here that I'm channeling for, he hit his pinnacle. He was up at the top. You were kind of making your way there. Something happened. He fell. You made it there and was looking around like, well, what the hell? It's almost like your internal GPSs were like alerted. And I was talking about this recently, how we felt somebody. And we knew it when the ones all around us, we were like, it's just not them. And you kind of get led back to one. And you kind of get led back to one. And you kind of get led back to one. Let me tell you, if this is the one that I'm thinking that it is, you guys are going to, you will not believe it if I tell the story. And I'm not going to tell the story because if it's meant to happen, it's meant to happen. And then we'll tell the story. But you guys would trip the shit out. Okay? If I was to tell you the story, if that really is my person, because I would just be like, well, I'll be damned. Because it would be a story, one to tell. It's one for the books. It's fairy tale, I guess. But it's also very star-crossed lovers at the same time. And it's also very the house. It's number 4, the house. This is the card of union for me. I just feel it right off the bat. It's like the 4 of wands. Home, residence, property, domestic affairs, familiarity, family, security, stability, settling, harmony, materialism, projects and inheritance. The place or family in which one is most comfortable. It's home. The home thing keeps coming up, and it has been for the past several months. It's been coming up a lot, but especially the past several months for me. I was watching, remember, I think I talked about this on live, where I was watching the movie It's Complicated. And it was the movie with Meryl Streep and Alec Baldwin, and it's such a great movie, right? They got divorced, and then he wants to come back to her, and they try it for a minute, and it doesn't work. But then Alec Baldwin says some shit like, I found my way back home. And it's just this home thing, this constant home thing. It's like the person feels like home. It's like finally finding a person that feels like home. And something tells me there's a lot of travel though, so having a person that feels like home is going to be very important. It's like this extremely grounding type of an energy, because something tells me they have multiple homes, you or them, and it's definitely something for my future too, is being bi-coastal, especially depending on where my daughter chooses to go to college. I'm going to be all over the fucking place personally. And so it feels like they're coming home, bitch. I mean, I gotta drink water. I'm parched. I think my throat is parched because I've been yelling yodelay, 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 hoo-hoo from the top of the fucking mountain. Oh my God, they're coming home. It was 11:11 when I just said that, on God. On the timer of my freaking phone when I said they're coming. It was 11:11. Told you guys. Four of Wands, Union, home. Here we go. All right, are we going to use the Tarot of Dreams guide, Tarot of Dreams or deck? I can't even talk. I'm so frazzled. I guess so. The dream thing's coming up big time, right? If you guys have been following me from the beginning, I always told you guys that the masculines would dream something. Death. Very first card. This is Scorpio season, but this is also a Scorpio rising up. I'm telling you, this mountain crumbled on top of this person. I think people counted them out. If you followed me long enough, remember in the beginning part of this year, we talked about a list. And then the list being crossed off, names being crossed off. And then a few months ago, I saw a name or two circled. After it's been crossed out, it was circled again. It's just this constant loop. It's like this end, okay, it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen, and then it begins again. And I'm not talking about a karmic where it's like you guys keep getting back together over and over and over and over and over because it's a shit relationship. That's not what we're talking about. No. I don't think these people have gotten together, and if they did, it was once. And it just didn't pan out. But something feels like it's really like every time someone's ready, something happens. So it's not a karmic where you guys got back together 7 times. And not only that, this is an ending and a new beginning. It's like that thing I was talking about, like the constant looping back. It's like, okay, it's not going to be that one. Oh, it is that one. It's not that one. Oh, it is that one. It's just like all roads lead back to you. All roads lead back home. Death here is also a resurrection. We've been talking about that recently with the energy of Hecate, right? About the rise of the underdog. The underdog is rising up. This person was buried. This person right here was counted out, and they're coming back. And I've always felt that, like, wait, don't give up. I'm coming. Hold on. Wait for me. Wait for me. Wait for me. God damn, it could be a Scorpio, or this happens or starts to take place in Scorpio season. Very first card. I mean, it really does just kind of tie into everything, right? 6 of Wands, victory, public. 8 of Wands. Let me show you something. Doesn't this look like a person that just won the battle? Like if he just made it up to the top of the mountain, this would be how glorious he feels, huh? Someone coming out and saying, I made it, mofos. Like everybody tried to fold on them, like everybody counted them out, and they come in over here and they're going, it's so you thought. It's just like Pluto, how all of a sudden they're saying Pluto is a planet again after Pluto was demoted how many years ago? And all of a sudden it's like, oh no, Pluto's a planet again. And it's like, what? It's the rise up of the underdog. I mean, look at him. The 8 of Wands. Look at the birds. This is movement, y'all. This is a shift. This is like, I woke up this morning and I said, I feel a shift in the air. I could just feel it, especially when that person's energy went poof right back in my face again. And I went, what the F? And I'm like purposely trying to like be open to meet other people. Like I really am. Like I'm totally trying to be like open to entertain these other dudes coming in. And it's just like the energy just keeps going right back to that one. Boom, boom, boom. This is some sort of shift. It's also communication. It's also travel. Could be traveling somewhere. But like I felt earlier, I feel like this person or you guys travel a lot, or you're bi-coastal or something. Eight of Wands is some type of communication, but it's also, like I said, more importantly, it's this big shift that's happening. Something very huge is shifting. This is the rise of the underdog. This is not even like a daily energy reading. Oh my mother effing God. It's the fucking Lovers. Bitch, they're coming home. Knock, knock. Someone's coming home. Honey, I'm home. Let me tell you a little something. The Lovers is also Gemini, right? And that is also Mercury. Mercury went direct. So where there were delays and obstacles, there are no more now that Mercury is going direct and energy is starting to flow and communication is starting to flow. They're basically just going to flow towards each other. Let's say this is even two people that don't even know the other exists. All they know is that, listen, I've been in other relationships and it's just not for me. That person's not for me. I was feeling unfulfilled, unhappy, or they're single. However this works out, the universe is going to smack these two people together because their energy, it's almost like your energy of whatever has happened or been happening is putting you guys at almost basically the same frequency. You're not the same person, but you're two separate people, but souls may be fused together because it's up there, as above, so below. But two separate people. I don't necessarily believe in the whole twin flame thing where two souls were split in half. I think it's the interpretation of it. I think we all come from one thing. We all branched off out of source energy is what I believe. I believe that. So in essence, I guess, but that makes us all connected. I believe that we are all one. I am that I am mentality, okay? But I feel like this person just mirrors you. It's just like zing, total yin to your yang. The Lovers. It's because now Mercury is going direct. I think that there's going to be insane movement. And like I said, they're coming in at 11:59, literally right before the midnight hour. Huge shift in energy here. The Sun. That's masculine energy. Look at him, what's coming off of his wand. I just heard in my head, powered by the Sun. The Sun is oh hell no. Oh hell no, they're trying to make me not say it. I'm gonna say it. The Sun is essential for all living things to grow. We know this, right? This is for everything. It's this rise up from this below here. That's death. That's Scorpio. Scorpios was bring beneath the surface. I'm telling you right fucking now, it's the rise of the underdog. They're gonna... Sun is masculine. This is Apollo energy. This is Chariot energy. All the things that I've been channeling. There's this, it's rising up. And I saw it recently too, like last month or so. They kept saying it over and over and over. Rising of the suns, rising of the sun, rising of the sun. They kept saying it. I even saw it on like my Instagram Explorer page. It was like a shirt. I posted it on my Instagram stories. It's like they keep saying it. It's like the rise up of the sun. And this is literally like, this is why my next bracelet's going to be Breaking Dawn. Because it's as if everything's black and dark and nothingness, yeah? Death. It's nothingness. It's just dark. It's a seed below the soil. And then it just starts to break through the surface. That's this. It's Breaking Dawn right now. That's what it is. It's like And there's that saying that I love, it's always darkest before dawn. And it's like many of us during Scorpio season and before that have gone through the most horrendous circumstances, and it's been really dark and really gloomy. And it's been a lot of melancholy energy and a lot of healing and purging and loss and death and just endings of things, right? But it's like, it is always darkest before dawn. This is the rise up of a dude. It's masculine. I can feel it. It's a man. Somebody's dude is coming up, and he is going to say, here I am. They tried to bury me, but they didn't know I was a seed. Same thing we went through, right? They tried to bury us too. We made our way out. We're at the top of the mountain now. The Knight of Wands. I just heard the masked rider reveals himself, the hidden, especially for those of you that will resonate with this, where we could feel the energy, but we can't quite pinpoint it. Although you think it's so-and-so, I think it's so-and-so. And you're not sure. And then, and I told you guys a story about how early part of this year I heard the chariot arrive, and the chariot arrived wearing like this kind of gladiator mask, and I couldn't see his face, but he arrived a long time ago. I just couldn't see his damn face. Knight of Wands is like this very, very impulsive energy. Up there's the Ace of Wands. All right. So you see this right here, Six of Wands. This is wand, victory, movement. He's coming in hot. There was snail pace, nothing pace before. Mountain was blocking, you know? Guess who's rising up? And gonna be galloping forward quite victoriously. When this person comes in, they're gonna come in and there's no bullshitting around. There won't be no, I'm thinking I want to start dating. Yeah, I really want to take it slow. This would be two people coming together because the universe says it's you, two of you, right? And then it's kind of like, well, you know, we have many options out there, but it's like energetically we're just like such a match. And it's like both people feel this pull, boom, to each other. And it's like undeniable. And it's like, so we're gonna get married or what? It's like instant, it's quick, it's fast, and this is all movement. For fuck's sake, it's all wands. Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands, Six of Wands, Eight of Wands. Now we have the first card being Death, and we have the Lovers and the Sun, three major arcanas. The Sun and the Moon reunite. This is movement, because why? We're coming into Sagittarius season. Sagittarius season is like this. Go, 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 go. Judgment. See her emerging, or see this energy emerging from the fire, right? I talked about this on my live yesterday, that I felt it very much so. Emerging from the fire. That's the Phoenix energy. That's them after they were burned, after they were counted out, after they were demoted, after they were fired, after they were crossed off the list. They're coming back, and they're coming back hot. Hot like fire. They've gone through a purification by fire process, and so have we. They're emerging. Look at the wings. This is absolutely this scorpionic energy of rising up like the phoenix, coming from the ashes. So this is going to be someone that absolutely got buried here. Totally. However this works for them, whether this is because their life started falling apart because somebody died, or they got divorced, or somebody cheated, or someone left, or their life fell apart because they lost money or they lost a job. However that works, they're coming back up from the ashes, and they're going to be insanely victorious. This is like someone that's going to come in that they counted out, least expect, boy who becomes king, and he literally, it's like Simba in the freaking Lion King, like everything that the sun touches is yours. He's coming back and he's taking everything, including you. Oh, the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. Look at her. This is so important, y'all, that for a minute, closed, can't see the book. The scrolls are closed. For me, it was this whole thing from like last year, how they would appear and then the scrolls would be as if nothing was written on them. But I knew it was that kind of magic ink shit because they would show me. And I told you guys this. What did they show me fucking last year? It said on the scrolls, blank. And I said, it ain't blank. Let me see it. And then I saw he is risen. The scrolls are fucking open now. In this deck, it says, darkness into darkness, the key to all mystery. But the point of the damn matter is the scrolls are open. I was talking about this the other day in my live, that we were rewriting shit. And then after I said that in my live, people were sending me stuff going, Missy, look at this. And other astrologers and people were predicting that the energy is about rewriting history. Now, let me tell you what's important about this, is I feel like someone took too long. They opened the scrolls. They said, okay, we got all these alternate, infinite possibilities. Let's go ahead and make some edits. Name being crossed off the list, for example. And then recircling it. They were rewriting it. This person comes back in. They go, rips the page out of the book. They go, oh, hell no, I don't think so. I'm here. Oh, 6 of Cups in the bottom of the deck. Look at how gorgeous. Deep, deep soulmate connection. Deep to the core, to the bone marrow. This is lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. It feels like the victory is going to be this much sweeter because I feel like you guys had a really hard time getting together in the past. This feels very much so. The High Priestess energy feels like the moon energy for me right here. The sun and the moon reunite. Because remember, the High Priestess energy is about hidden, it's secret. It's elusive, right? She's very, you know, quiet. She's a keeper of the secrets. And it's just like when we hit our pinnacle, which was like for me and many others, when we truly hit our High Priestess frequency and energy, it's almost as if it's like calls them in or activates them somehow. Maybe it is because the two souls are fused together, not one, but fused together. I don't know. It's just a lot of theories out there, and who knows what is what. We're going to find out soon, though, ain't we? The scrolls are open. They were starting to rewrite history. They were starting to rewrite the future. But it's almost like this person goes, no, 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 no. This is our destiny. We're supposed to be together. Destiny does the talking. I've actually done readings like that where I've channeled that exact energy. Go back and look at the old ones. Destiny does the talking. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading. It feels a lot more collective, and for the running theme of, I don't know, let's say I feel like this is going to be the kickstart to Sag season. Breaking Dawn. Darkness in Scorpio season, and then Sag season coming out, and it's like, oh my God, and he's coming. And for many of you, I have a mean feeling it's the person you really, really want. I keep feeling this. It's like the one you really want that you thought it wasn't going to work. It didn't happen. It's not someone else's husband. I always say this, y'all. If it's someone else's husband, you would still feel this pull to them, but you would know it's not the right thing. And at this vibration, you don't entertain third-party shit. It's an absolute hell no. We don't even entertain it. Nope, not even an option. Maybe later if they become single and they're done with all their karmic wrap-ups and such, whatever. But we don't entertain fuckery. Like I said, every person I've ever met, I don't feel that pull to them. But there's people that I haven't met yet that I feel, woo. That's how you'll know. It's like, people show me people all the time. They go, oh my God, Missy, I think your twin is this one, that one, that one. And it's like, they're not. Like, you'll know. It's not even like, and I think what it is for a lot of us, maybe it was revealed in the beginning. And because of our own self-doubt and our own worthiness, because we were still going through the whole self-love process, I feel like we crossed them off the list and we're like, that's ridiculous, it's unattainable. This is not going to happen. And they were going through their own karmic shit, and then they got knocked off, and the tower came in, lightning struck, and then they got, you know, buried in shit. And then it's kind of like, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get exactly what you want. And I swear, there will be people coming forward saying, it's that one. The one that I really, really wanted that I thought I couldn't have. This relates to jobs too. It doesn't always have to be about love. This is phenomenal energy, you guys, and I'm so excited, and I can't wait. I can't wait to do the weekend reading for you guys also. Anyways, follow, like, subscribe. Divinity bracelets, that's what I wanted to show you guys. True to Mercury retrograde behavior, there was problems with shipping, and they're only now coming in batches. This is a very small batch that they mailed to me, and it started coming in yesterday at on my grandma's birthday on the 20th. But you see how they're clear, but then they have this shiny iridescence. to them, almost like a pearl, but it's like a clear pearl. They're absolutely stunning. So anyways, they're delayed as per usual. I mean, I should have known trying to put anything out during Mercury in retrograde wasn't going to happen. So, I mean, I need at least, I don't know how much more bags of these is coming in. Maybe eight more or so. I don't really know, to be honest with you. But they're gorgeous and they're sold out right now. So if I get enough people inquiring, maybe I will add more pre-orders. But right now we're up to our like here with them. But they are going to happen, but there was a delay in shipping. I don't know. So everything's always in divine timing. You guys know this. Everything. For those that are waiting for their second batch or pre-ordered from the second batch of the dark bloom bracelets, those are ready to go. They've been sound charged yesterday. People asked, what do you sound charge them with? With the frequency of the 528, which is all about love, self-love, and positive vibes and good vibes. I also chant Ong Namos into them, which you know, it's ancient Egyptian Sanskrit. And also I do Lord Ganesh mantras, which is about clearing obstacles. Everything I put into my bracelets are all of high vibrations and of, you know, positive vibrations and such. Nothing negative goes into them. That's how come I don't do bracelets when things are happening around that I can feel. This is exactly why shit is delayed sometimes, and it's just what it is, because crystals absorb energy, right? And so anyways, nothing but good vibes in these bracelets. And then when they get to you, if your vibes are nails then and gross, then that's you. I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye.